Good morning from the National Weather Service in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and today's weather hazard briefing is for Sunday, October 24th. We're seeing some widespread precipitation moving in throughout the day today, mainly expecting some rain, high elevation snow, and gusty winds for today and into the start of next week, and we're taking a look at that this morning. Some key points we're going to focus on today. Do see some scattered rain showers working their way across southeast Idaho this morning. Those will be becoming more widespread throughout the day, bringing with it some significant high elevation snow, mainly for those in the central mountains, and some gusty winds today and tomorrow and through the early part of next week. Heaviest precipitation will be tonight into tomorrow, so the heaviest impacts will be for that period. And we do have a winter storm warning in effect from noon today until noon tomorrow for those central mountain locations, with accumulations generally below 7,000 feet, just a few inches. But when you're talking above 7,000 feet, getting up towards those mountains and ridge lines, mainly 3 to 12 inches, with some locally higher amounts around 2 to 3 feet for those highest summits. And again, wind gusts are going to be a concern today with some localized blowing snow in the central mountains. Do see some lingering showers once the system is out of here Sunday into Monday. So Tuesday and Wednesday for those higher elevations. Some possible rain and snow showers mixing their way down, with some drier conditions possible both Thursday and Friday, courtesy of high pressure before our next system works back through for next weekend. Satellite this morning doesn't show a whole lot for our area as far as precip just yet. Just have a few passing showers, but the bulk of that precip will be working its way in today. So definitely a sight to see for those in California. And that'll be tracking into our area towards this afternoon and evening. A look at the weather risk outlook this morning. Again, main concerns are going to be highlighted today and tomorrow for the rain, snow, and again, gusty winds. And the moderate impacts, again, for those central mountain locations with that winter storm warning in effect. And looking at the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, again, we are seeing those isolated rain and snow showers for much of the area, becoming less present at the lower elevations, maybe a better chance for those higher elevation areas, and along with some gusty to breezy winds tapering off towards Thursday and Friday, where things look to clear out precipitation-wise. Look at our watches and warnings this morning. Our neighbors to our south and west do have some wind products out for those high winds, and our winter storm warning is in effect for Pocatello's WFO through noon today, through noon tomorrow. Look at the winter storm severity index again, day 1 through 3. So looking at that Sunday through Tuesday outlook. Again, mainly highlights are going to be those ridge lines and upper summits with some extreme impacts of around 2 to 3 feet of snow over the next few days. And then working down towards the lower elevations, obviously those potential winter storm impacts lessen. So mainly concerns are going to be that central mountain locations. And this morning starting off a little bit cooler and temperatures in the 30s and 40s, warming up to about the mid-50s. And another concern for today and for much of the area, we are going to see those maximum wind gusts this afternoon, anywhere up to 40 miles an hour, especially through the central mountains and southern hills. So something to keep an eye on. That storm is going to be moving through and moving a lot of air into our area. So a predominant southerly flow will be transitioning throughout the day, and again, some pretty significant gusts both today and tomorrow through the early part of next week. And just taking a quick look at some rain and snowfall amounts. We kind of just looking at the system as we go through. So looking at the rest of today, again, progression west to east with this system. So we're seeing the precipitation overspread much of the area, starting in the central mountains and working their way over towards the Wyoming border. And again, tonight, this will be the heaviest precipitation event, anywhere up to around an inch of rainfall is expected for the central mountains, and anywhere from 1 to 2 feet overnight tonight for the central mountains especially. And again, on Monday, we are still seeing that accumulating snowfall up in the central mountain locations. And again, we're starting to see that more widespread precipitation, definitely across that southeast corner of Idaho up towards Island Park. So starting to see that transition as it works through the day Monday. And Monday night, we are continuing to see that western to eastern progression, again, highlighting that high elevation snow for our southeast locations, and a little bit of lingering snow in the central mountains, but that bulk of the precip is going to be in our southeast corner of the state. And to look at Tuesday for that, it's going to be, again, transitioning mostly to that higher elevation snow and not a whole lot of precipitation to talk about. Things do start to dry out that Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. And just a few lingering snow showers anywhere in the central mountains. Could see maybe a few inches at elevation, but outside of that, precipitation looks to be fairly light both Tuesday night into Wednesday and through the remainder of the week through Friday before our next system works back in Friday night into Saturday. Look at some total rain and snowfall amounts. Again, anywhere from right around half an inch for those lowest locations, right up to around 2 inches in the central mountains for precip. And then taking a look at your snowfall, again, major impacts in the central mountains, especially along those ridge lines and mountain summits, anywhere from 2 to 3 feet at elevation. So something to keep in mind if you're going to be in the backcountry over these next few days. And just taking a look at some expected and possible high-end snowfall amounts. Main thing with this system is going to be that colder air aloft, which is going to be producing a lot of that snowfall. So if any of that colder air was to work down and seeing a little bit more snow at lower elevations, places like Stanley and Ketchup could see some decent snowfall accumulation as a result. But as of right now, it's looking to trend just a fair amount warmer, not having as much snow working its way down there. And just taking a look at some high temperatures and maximum wind gusts for the remainder of this week into next. So looking at Monday, again, temperatures in the 50s, so around seasonal for this time of year. And again, we're seeing those gusty conditions present in that southeast corner of the state, anywhere up to 40 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, winds taper off a little bit, and again, temperatures are pretty consistent back into the upper 40s. So temperatures do cool by a few degrees with this system, but we see a warming trend into the later part of next week. And again, on Wednesday, seeing those winds remain elevated, gusts up to 30 miles an hour are expected, with temperatures climbing back into the 50s for much of the area. And for Thursday, temperatures rebound fairly quickly under a ridge of high pressure working its way in through Thursday and Friday. We're going to see temperatures cracking back into the 60s with some lighter winds, maybe up to 20 miles an hour for much of the area. And in summary for today, we are seeing those scattered rain showers again working its way across southeast Idaho this morning, and that'll be becoming more widespread throughout the day. Significant high elevation snow in the central mountains is expected, with some gusty winds both today and tomorrow. Heaviest precipitation timing with this event is going to be this evening into tomorrow, so this evening is going to be the highest impact for much of the area, especially through the central mountains. And that's why we got a winter storm warning in effect noon today till noon tomorrow. Talking about some accumulations of a couple inches at lower elevations and anywhere along those ridge lines and upper summits around that 2 to 3 foot mark at the maximum. And again, wind gusts up to 35 miles an hour in that area could lead to some localized blowing snow. We're going to be seeing this main transition out Sunday into Monday, so some lingering showers both Tuesday and Wednesday, mainly for those higher elevation locations, with some drier conditions working back through Friday, courtesy of high pressure. And there's the weather briefing for today, Sunday, October 24th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have a wonderful day.